I thought we could have a bit of fun with this, especially with all the Christmas food around. So, of course, shouted across the office yesterday, who'd like to get paid to eat a mince pie? Who would like to eat mince pies as part of their day tomorrow? And before we could even finish what we were saying, whose hand went up first? Vicky Carter.
Yes, any challenge, any food-related challenge, I'm there, 100%.
Well, we want to keep it in the family here because you work on the programme and you work very hard for the show. So we thought, yes, it's got to be you, mate, that does this. And actually, I'm not sure how good a challenge this is. What is the weather like out there?
Very grim.
Yeah. Oh, it's raining.
Yes, it's raining, it's grey, it's cold. But I'll do it all for you and the mince pies, of course, Ian.
Well, thank you for that, mate. It's a non-scientific experiment, but what we're going to do is make you eat a mince pie.
Out of choice. I haven't had one yet this year.
Out of choice, and see how long it takes you to work off the calories. Just to put this into some kind of perspective. I mean, a small Christmas pudding, 1,280 calories.
Wow.
Now, that's going to take 1 hour and 50 minutes to run off. Or 3 hours, 20 minutes to walk off. It's quite frightening, isn't it, when you start doing this?
I don't really want to be reminded how much exercise I need to do before enjoying a delicious meal.
Do you like mulled wine?
Yes.
Yes, me too. 192 calories. So you'd have to run for 17 minutes to burn off a glass of mulled wine.
Just one glass, but it's got fruit in.
Well, quite right. It should be healthy.
Exactly.
One of your 5 a day, I'm sure. A thick slice of turkey. Now, I thought turkey's quite a good meat for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lean meat, isn't it?
It's lean
Definitely.
compared to many turkeys, many meats. 100 calories in a thick slice of turkey.
That's the same as a banana. 100 calories in a banana as well, according to British Heart Foundation.
Well, I didn't know that interesting fact. But anyway, 8 minutes to run off a slice of turkey, 16 minutes to walk off a slice of turkey. So, we've got mince pies here because one mince pie, and a mince pie contains on average 245 calories. It would take 21 minutes to run off a mince pie or 40 minutes to walk off. Now, I don't expect you to go running for us this morning,
Thank you, that's very kind of you.
But look at the time. We've got 45 minutes before the end of the show. So, by my reckoning, if you eat this mince pie in the next 5 minutes, you could join us back and see if you've worked it off in that time. Now, you've got a choice here, look.
What a
Stuart's brought some
selection.
in from a well-known supermarket. These are my very, very, very favourite ones. They're from a supermarket, but they're made at a bakery in Essex. And but you get them from the supermarket, and they're fantastic. Very, very sugary.
Oh, what a choice.
So, you can choose.
I think I'm going to go for the local option here.
You're going for my favourite.
But also the more fattening option.
Slightly
so the
more calories.
Sugar, yeah.
And
maybe I'll run for a little bit, for maybe
Okay.
about 10 minutes worth.
20 or 40 calories more, I think, in that one than these.
They
but
are
they're
massive.
deep-filled, aren't they?
They're huge. And
I'm
I think
so jealous.
because
I love
it's
these.
my first one of the year, I get
It's
to make a
not.
wish as well.
I've had
That's what
hundreds.
tradition says.
I was eating
you
them in
said you
August.
started them in August.
Yes, that hottest day of the year, I had a craving for mince pies and had to get some. I love
can't
them.
believe that. Were they even being sold?
Yeah, I found them. Oh, God, that was a big bite. For a lady with a small mouth, honestly. She had about half of it in one
We
go.
have a time limit. I want to accept this challenge, so.
I've never seen such a big bite out of a mince pie in one go. Well, whilst Vicky is having a little munch on the mince pie, we'll take the travel news because it'd be rude to talk whilst you're eating. It's good though, isn't it?
Travel news from BBC Essex.
And we'll go back to Vicky after Russell Holdings update. Welcome along, Ian in for Sadie. Vicky Carter is here from the team, and you've finished the mince pie now.
Oh, it was gorgeous. I'm so sorry I ate with my mouth full earlier answering that question, but these are heaven on earth.
They're good mince pies, aren't they?
Incredible.
Yeah, well, now you've got to walk 40 minutes to burn off one mince pie.
I can do it.
Can you do it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll catch up with you on the way, but take an umbrella.
Yes,
That's all I'm going to say to you.
Hi Ian, how are you?
Well, I'm okay. You sound a bit out of breath, mate.
Yeah, a little bit, yes. I've managed to do 2 laps around the 12 acres of Oaklands Park in Chelmsford, past the beautiful Victorian Chelmsford Museum and Essex Regiment Museum twice as well, just passing friendly squirrels and the play area. I must admit, I haven't passed that many people, just one friendly dog and his polite owner who nodded to me. Probably looked what on earth are you doing lapping around twice? But you know what they say, a moment on the lips, forever on the hips, Ian.
Yes, it sounds like it's raining, is it? Hello? I think that says yes. She's got some water in her ears. Vicky Carter, who's having a nice little walk around Oaklands Park. We will go back to her. She's not quite done yet. You have to go for a nice walk for 40 minutes to burn off a mince pie. So I'm afraid, Vicky, you can't return just at the moment until we... We've verified you've done enough calories. I'm feeling a bit guilty now. I thought I'd given Vicky Carter a fantastic job this morning. I thought it's going to be a lovely, to eat a mince pie and get a bit of fresh air.
I look like a downtrodden rat.
Certainly a drowned rat, yes, mate, you do. I can't hold back, you do. And you're a little bit out of breath because you have only literally just walked back in because we wanted to give you as many minutes as possible. Do you feel like you've walked off the mince pie?
A little bit. I mean, I definitely feel guilty about eating a mince pie, but they're so gorgeous I could have another one. But I definitely feel like I've worked out as well. The fresh air is in my lungs. I feel revitalised and energised and healthier and happier. Did
you do any jogging, or are you normally this out of breath after a walk?
I did a very fast walk back here.
To get back in time?
Exactly.
Yeah. And what is the weather like at the moment out there?
Oh, it's very grim. There's not many people out and about. I'll say that. Lots of puddles. Luckily, I'm wearing the right shoes.
Yes.
So that's okay. I was prepared.
Has it sort of opened your eyes, Vicky, into, how much exercise you need to do? I mean, you have done pretty much now the 40 minutes, just maybe, it is coming up to 40 minutes since you started your mince pie. That amount of exercise to walk off one mince pie, has it made you think?
It's made me feel sad about what I eat. Because either, you should eat in moderation and do a healthy amount of exercise. And I think knowing how much exercise I have to do to burn that one mince pie off makes me quite sad, really. I mean, but the NHS says you should be doing 30 minutes of moderate exercise every single day. And moderate meaning, you can still talk, but not necessarily sing, or mix it up with vigorous activity. So I think if someone did a brisk walk of 30 minutes every day, maybe not necessarily in the howling wind and the rain, then I think that's a healthy balance. Yeah. But I'm not sure if I want to be reminded of how much I need to burn every time I do have a meal.
Well, especially at Christmas time. Some of the papers today have kind of calculated an average what we eat on Christmas Day, and we'd have to walk for like 30 hours or something.
3 days later, just one meal.
I know, it does make you feel better though, doesn't it? On Boxing Day, perhaps going for a little walk. Well, I tell you what, mate, as you've done so well, and we're so pleased to see you back here, can I offer you one of my very nice mince pies?
I will say yes.
You're not going to hold back, are you? No, you have another one.
It's Christmas, thank you.
I don't think we can let you go off during your shift for the walk again. You have to wait until you knock off later. Is that okay?
That's fine. Well, that was my only gym exercise the whole week, going for that walk.
Well, we've done the experiment. 40 minutes to walk off one mince pie. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you to you for getting in touch with us this morning.